Welcome back to the channel. We're here with another unboxing. This is a 2014 edition of Italari's EF2000 Typhoon, the single-seater one. Fairly recent release, been done a bunch of times over the years, a lot of reboxings, etc. But looks like a good-looking kit. I've personally got some ideas for Canadian What If, but let's take a look and see what's in here. So first of all, the box. Pretty nice box art to start, and then you've got the decal schemes. It comes with decals for 8 different Typhoons, from Italian, RAF, Spanish, German, Swiss, and looks like Danish Swiss, and looks like the Saudi Air Force. Huge amount of decals, as you can see there. So let's have a look and see what's inside. It's the classic side opening box. Not our favorites, of course, but you get what you can. So let's just open it up. I've already opened up the bag just to make things easier for the video, so we'll just put that out of the way. Let's start this time with the instructions and the decals. I'm going to start with the decals first. Beautiful looking decals. Quite a few different stenciling and markings on it. Looks very clear, very crisp, including markings for the missiles, the Sparrows and AIM-9. A lot of common parts for the stencils, as you can see. So if you want to go to town, you can put a heck of a lot of stenciling decals on this. A couple, almost 100, I would reckon. And then we've got the national schemes. Looking very nice. Some low-vis tail art. So yeah, quite a bit for you to choose from. Not too bad at all. Alright, that's the decals. Quick look at the instructions here. So we have not a huge part count. There's only 2 sprues. We'll go through that in a minute. There's the things there. Your Italari color callouts, of course. Basic instrument panel for 1/72 scale. Definitely some potential here to super detail it up if you want. Some decals for the cockpit area. Second page, again, just putting the fuselage together with the seat, putting the wing assembly on. Tailplanes, including alternate for putting the air brakes. It does come with open or closed jet exhausts, so that's a nice feature. And then we have the landing gear and landing gear doors. The next page deals with all the stores, including the decals. As you can see, you've got ARAM, IRIS-T, AM-9, fuel tanks, etc. Looks like pretty good quality. And then, of course, how you want to position your stores, and if you want to do the air refueling probe. The remaining set includes the stenciling and the decal placement. So as you can see, I mentioned before, quite a few decal placements. So you've got 3 Italian models, first 3 pages, actually 4. Sorry, 3, and then the RAF squadron, number 3 squadron. The Luftwaffe JG-74 in 2014. You've got the Spanish Air Force. And again, more of the other ones, and again the Saudi, of course, as well. So that is the colors. Basic schemes seem to be pretty well the same colors throughout, depending on the Air Force. Flat dark ghost gray, flat light ghost gray. That seems to be the standard scheme for most of them. The Saudi one adds a little bit extra with some darker gray, flat dark gray on the top level of the wings. Okay, that's the instructions for it. Moving on, the sprues. There's actually 3 sprues if we count the clear. Very nice clear parts there. I will open that up because I didn't earlier, so we'll do a live opening right here. Let's just open that. Fairly nice clear canopy. Looks good. No tarnishes, that's what I can see. Shouldn't be too bad to mask. So All right, so that is the canopy, of course. And moving on, the sprues. As I said, there's two. So we'll start with the one with the underside wing and the one aircraft side, landing gear, some of the cockpit assembly, etc. So again, fairly nice detail there. There's the side there, some nice recessed panel lines. Landing gear, there's the nozzles we were talking about. Both opened and closed. You have the options there, which is kind of nice. Not every kit in this scale does that. Alright, that's sprue number 1. And then moving on to sprue number 2, which includes the wings and the other side. So the right-hand side cockpit with the fuel refueling probe door. The ejection seat, fairly basic detail. Raised detail on the cockpit assembly. So I think if you were going to put the decal on, you'd have to sand that down a bit. The wings look nice. Fairly nice there. Pretty good molding. Nothing that's going to present too much of a problem, I think. And then, of course, you've got a lot of stores. So if you don't end up using the stores, you'll have quite a few extras for your spares box. Fuel tanks, sidewinders, etc. So yeah, fairly nice kit. Ejection pin marks in the right spot. So yeah, quite nice. So that is the EF 2000 Typhoon single-seater from Italari. As I said, this is the 2014 boxing. So don't forget, as always, to like and subscribe to the channel. We're going to do a lot more unboxing videos of old and new subjects. And don't forget to check us out on the podcast, scalemodelpodcast.com. As always, thank you and be well.